I want to let everyone know that none of this would have happened if Mona Van would have stayed quiet and Gary Vee would have not gone out with her on a date and posted like he's posted. So all of this is on the shoulders of a provocative woman named Mona Van. The reason that you're all getting called out is because of Mona Van. You really want to understand the person to blame Kamala Harris is Mona Van. Because I wouldn't have been able to uncover all of this unless I would have this much disgust and hate for someone as I do for Mona Van. She's horrible. This Mona Van chick is the worst person that's ever put her feet on the soil, who literally gets joy out of harming people, but doesn't express it as emotion. This person named Mona Van proclaims herself to be all these different things to promote her brand and image, but she doesn't have a brand and image, and she uses a psychosis of mental illness. It's more than selfishness. So in her mind, that she can't distinguish that she's got 40 million people off Gary Vaynerchuk's platform who used to be looking for businesses to help other people, who have now turned into competitive zones of abuse based off the fact that a woman named Mona Van thought that she was more important while she bragged about going to Bodrum with Gary Vee, where he erotically lays on the floor in a dark room and rubs on her stomach while she looks over her shoulder and pets the dog. You remember that video? While she sits there like this, as if she's winning in this business. So she thinks she's winning. She's violently abusive to everyone that comes into contact with her. You all stand there and smile to her face. She doesn't do any effort in life at all, except for take photos of herself, going to show up at a Pilates studio, doing a couple mini exercises, and then goes home and sits on the couch and then thinks about what she's going to do next to abuse children. Like show up in New York City at that book reading when there's children in the room. Well, none of you say anything about it, including you, Gary Vee. You invite her to go to these things. And let's not forget about her showing up to the wine library, where she literally is abusing the whole entire room and demoralizing everyone into anger while you introduce her as your fiance. When all of these people have known Gary Vee for a really long time, just like the friends that for some reason show up to VCon. So she's over there thinking that she's winning in this game of LA because she's got a dude that's got 40 million people following her. And then she's trying to push these people away from him so that she can take him to Hollywood because she wants to be a Hollywood actress. And letting you know the whole purpose of this conversation is to tell you that I only was able to uncover what narcissism, the sadistic behavior, the autism, so that because Mona Van showed up on the internet and produced content. That's how bad she is at content and how bad she is at all the things that she does. And she did this globally. So to describe her brand, I would say it's annoying, unintelligent, erratic, nervous, awkward, clumsy, date night, children, victims, breathless, inappropriate, crash, plastic surgery appearance, high-pitched or weird tone of voice, clearly backstabs, familiar validation, promotion, hits of negativity, word salads, bashing, fights, anger as power, chanting. So you can do pictures as a chant. Same rotation of circuit of cycle of content. None for you harms fake tears, behavior disorder, acts like a no man, acts like a man, but it's not a man, so it's called a no man. It's a new version of a woman that nobody is interested in participating in. Go take a look at the movies these women want to produce. Horrible actresses. Absolutely horrible. You have lost your freaking minds. Selfish. Look at the company that they keep. Look at Chloe Flowers that Gary Vaynerchuk hangs out with and Melissa Wood. What a great existence that you live, Gary V. Go take a look at Heather LaMusa, Gary V. No effort, no work, brag. That's just like really ridiculous. They have no common sense. They're evil. They have weakness. They're crazy, irrational, paranoid, lie, fake plans, win only loses. So their loses are like wins. Because you don't hold them accountable and there are no repercussions, so they continue the behavior. Where is all of it coming from? It's not from where. Who, what, where, when, and why Kamala Harris. Because that's Kamala Harris's campaign. She's using influencers to fuel not necessarily her campaign, but the emotions of chaos and unrest in the American people to get people angry at Donald Trump. So it's expanded from fake news media to influencer platform of the worst kind of people that we've ever seen. It's illegal. While Haitians overrun Ohio, while the people of The View abuse American people and tell you that 20,000 Haitians in Ohio is normal, John Legend. Think about what I just said, specifically speaking to Ohio. And take a look at how it's directly affecting your home and how the media is operating as fake news. They're trying to get you to support Haitians. They're trying to get the rest of the country to be on board with 20,000 Haitians in your communities. That's John Legend, the girl from The View, and the other news reporter. CBS and ABC and NBC obviously are fake news media. Is that correct? So how is this happening in this country when Mona Van is going to galas and events with Gary Vaynerchuk? She's a Persian and proudly posting about how she's a Persian and always showing you a diamond ring. That should light you up even more from what I just said, because she's bragging about her status on our land. The facts of what is happening, projection, shit stackers, emotional, self-deprecating, that's them. Quantity, question mark, quality. The facts of what is happening, fear, desperation, time as ammo, circle of no thought, mimic each other in delusion, and none of you are willing to do anything about it. What, because you're trying to uphold the Constitution? Democracy, so that people don't get KILLED? Well, they are getting KILLED'd. We're literally under siege, and your children are violating us and withholding us from being able to do our jobs in the easiest jobs like waiting tables, Sarah Trotta and Jason Dixon. Perversion of your youth is nasty. They literally love spreading their legs for the camera when old dirty men support that shit. That's nasty. You should feel, you want to puke when you look at the ONLYFANS page. But instead, Forbes magazine says, what a great guy, he's a billionaire now. Understand that and you'll understand